Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Tuesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I will have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features all our famous people who were born on this day. Also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the last half of this week, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Tuesday night as we conclude yet another day. And of course, here's my National Day calendar segment. Here's my featured National Day holiday. And of course, today was National Promposal Day. Of course, prom season is nearing. And of course, I never had to go to prom. I'm going to talk to you guys briefly about it. On this day, National Promposal Day prompts the ultimate question each year. Quote, will you go to prom with me? End quote. It's the day for high school students across North America to craft a unique invitation to the event of the year. Prom takes a lot of planning. That includes finding the right tux, the right dress, shoes, and accessories. Does mom teach you how to dance, or do you take a dance class? Do you borrow dad's car or rent a limo? Those are just a few of the details, but that's just getting ahead of the plan. First, ask the question on March 11th. Hashtag National Proposal Day. Prom is one of the most memorable times in high school. Prom is one of the most memorable times in high school. Start off right with an exceptional proposal. Rehearse it or wing it, but get out there and ask. Get creative about asking someone to prom and capture the special moment on video. Hashtag National Proposal Day. Hashtag My Ultimate Proposal. In 2016, Men's Warehouse founded National Proposal Day on March 11 to inspire high school students to create the ultimate proposal. Promposal. Now, of course, excuse me. Today also was National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day. Today also was National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day. On this day, National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day reminds us to thank the professionals who consider every need during the most challenging time of our lives. Funeral directors and morticians dedicate their lives to helping us celebrate our loved ones. They bring together the memories and achievements of someone we've lost to death. With professional guidance and compassion, funeral directors help with every step of planning a funeral. While the news settles, these experts understand how emotional and stressful the process is. Funeral directors come equipped with a perfect skill set. Their compassion and excellent organization skills guide us through a celebration of someone who we love dearly. In addition, being a funeral director means being a good listener, a skill many of them have in spades. They work hard to attain their skills too. Both morticians and funeral directors study mortuary science, attaining an associate degree or higher. A 1 to 3 year apprenticeship follows their degree. Funeral directors must be licensed. Beyond their training, funeral directors know how to put people at ease. When we grieve, the pain of loss takes on many different faces. Funeral directors act as guides and help to fulfill the wishes of our loved ones. When the pain and suffering ends, the mortician and funeral director provide a sense of peace and unity at a time that can seem chaotic even at its best. Now here's how to observe this day. Thank a funeral director or a mortician for their time and care. Show your appreciation of their services and recognize the work they do in one of several ways. Send a thank you card letting them know how much their services mean to you. Recommend their services to others. Pre-plan your funeral. Put your funeral in the hands of the business that has proven to you they can care for your family. Share your experiences as a funeral director or mortician. Use hashtag funeral director mortician recognition to share on social media. In 2008, Congress passed a resolution that's designating March 11th as National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day. In many circumstances, the terms are interchangeable. A funeral director is considered a more modern term for preparing the body for burial and assisting the family in planning services. We remember and memorialize those who died. We remember and memorialize those who died in several ways. Vigils, wakes, shama, and other types of vigils involve family and close friends watching over the deceased and the family in the days immediately after the death. Viewing. Many families choose to include a viewing as part of the funeral process. Time is for family and friends to view the deceased, saying final goodbyes and visiting with family. The occasion is less informal than a funeral, and visitors may come at any time during the scheduled time. Funeral is a formal service that often includes speakers, prayer, poems, and songs. Religious and spiritual traditions may be included, and they often are. Memorial service. A memorial service is similar to a funeral, but the deceased body is not available for viewing. This type of service is sometimes held weeks or months after a funeral service so that family who lives far away can attend and pay their respects. A memorial service is also performed when the deceased has been cremated. So, do you know a loved one who has passed or recently passed? And here are your other National Day holidays from this day, Tuesday, March 11th. Excuse me. Excuse me. Today also was National 311 Day, National Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day, National Worship of Tools Day, and also today was National Johnny Appleseed Day. Those are your following National Day holidays we have celebrated here on this Tuesday, March 11th. Now here comes my famous birthday segment for you guys. All our famous people who were born on this day. Today, basketball player Anthony Davis turns 32. TV actress Madison Bridges turns 21. TV actress Jodie Comer turns 32. Rapper Paul Wall turns 44. TV actor Johnny Knoxville turns 54. Movie actor Chase Crawford turns 29. Movie actor Terrence Howard turns 56. TV actress Jude DeMorris turns 33. TV actor Rob Paulson turns 69. Pop singer Lisa Loeb turns 57. TV actor John Barrowman turns 58. Excuse me. Pop singer Sasha Sloan turns 30. Pop singer LaToya Tuckett turns 44. So those are famous birthdays who have celebrated, who were born on this day, who have celebrated their birthdays earlier on this day, earlier today. And of course, our weather pattern is still looking rather active as we go through time, towards the middle and the latter portion of this week. So if you've noticed how beautiful, outstanding, and nice the weather has turned out to be today, and in fact today turned out to be quite a. Now yesterday we had a high temperature in the mid 70s. Now of course today turned out to be much warmer with the presence of plenty of sunshine and just nothing but wall-to-wall sunshine. So I still have decent rain chances in the forecast. And of course, we still have those potential severe weather threats on the way later this week. And of course, I'll let you guys know exactly how much rain we could be expecting as we go through the next few days. Excuse me. So we still have a severe weather threat set up on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. And excuse me. Hey Jessica, good evening to you. How are you doing? How was your day today? There is a slight risk for strong to severe thunderstorms across much of our area Wednesday afternoon and evening. While our most severe weather will be possible, large hail will be the primary threat. So here we have our first severe weather threat to arrive on Wednesday. Well, I'm praying that you start feeling better. I'm praying that you start feeling better soon. So we have a severe weather threat on the way for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, of course. That includes the Shreveport Bossier City area, which we are now under a Category 2. That's a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 in Northeast Texas, Southeast Oklahoma, Southwest Arkansas, and Northwest Louisiana. This is tomorrow evening. Highest risk of severe storms along and north of I-20. Here are the potential hazards: tornadoes, damaging winds, hail, and of course thunder. So an isolated tornado or two cannot be ruled out. Damaging wind goes to 60 miles per hour or greater, and the large hail of quarter size are larger. So, and of course, the marginal risk will be confined in portions of deep East Texas and portions of central and east and north central and eastern Louisiana. Of course, northwest Louisiana and most of western Arkansas and all portions of East Texas and southeast Oklahoma on a slight risk. So we could be dealing with our first round of severe weather during the day tomorrow, especially late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So get yourselves prepared for our first round of storms to arrive for this week. So we've had the beautiful, nice and pleasant sunshine. Hope you all have had the chance to enjoy the nice and abundant sunshine. Well, hope you have had enjoyed this nice and pleasant. Although temperatures were a little cool this morning, but we gradually warmed up. Turned out to be a delightful day. Now, here's our second severe weather threat for Friday. While the details are still unclear, there's some indication that we will have a chance for strong to severe thunderstorms on Friday of this week, actually later this week. Main thing to do now is to plan and prepare what you would do in the event of severe weather and continue to monitor the forecast for the latest information. Now, I have all your devices charged: laptop, PCs, smartphones, and tablets. In the event your home or business lose power during any of these rounds of storms. So here's our second severe weather threat. This is set up for this Friday. This is a level 2 out of 5. Again, a slight risk. This does include the Shreveport Bossier area. So timing. Model guidance indicates that this will be a late afternoon evening event. However, there remain some uncertainties on the exact timing. Key messages. Many questions remain, including model discrepancies during the morning. Things that will become clear as the event gets closer. So this event is likely going to get, as timing will get closer, and of course, the greater risk as of right now, the greatest risk will be confined well to the east of the Ark-La-Tex region. So this does include nearly all of Louisiana, including right here in Shreveport Bossier, at least a slight risk. And this is what you should do. Regardless of uncertainties, use this time to prepare and plan for what you would do during the severe weather event, and continue to monitor the forecast for the latest information. Have multiple ways to get severe weather warnings. Latest info at weather.gov/SHV. So this is what to do to prepare for our second severe weather event, which is set up for later this week, perhaps likely on Friday. So no need to worry with any weather, but this is the time to get yourselves prepared for our major severe weather, our two major severe weather threats for this week. Cool and clear conditions are expected tonight, with temperatures falling into lower to mid 50s over much of the region. Now this morning we were well in the 40s, but it won't be nearly as cool for tonight. And of course, your averages and records for this day for Tuesday, March 11th. Normal high 69, normal low is 47. 90 is the record high set on this day back in 1911. 23 is the record low set on this day back in 1948. And of course, We are not under a watch or warning here on this Tuesday night. All is quiet here after another day of wall-to-wall sunshine. That will make it 2 days in a row we've seen nothing but blue skies all day long. And of course, we're not seeing on the Shreveport radar. We're not seeing any rain. So all is quiet here, but this may not be the case by this time as we go into your Wednesday evening. That's tomorrow. And of course, what you see here on the regional radar is all is quiet. So not one location across the southern U.S. is experiencing a drop of rain anywhere to be found in sight. Now, of course, we have a ridge of high pressure over the portions of the central Louisiana over portions of the central Louisiana along the Gulf Coast. And of course, we're watching this boundary that's focused across, or this upper level low across portions of south central Kansas, which is going to be sliding its way down. That's what's going to give us our first severe weather threat, especially late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And of course, we have another disturbance coming from the Pacific that is likely going to give us our next severe weather threat, which arrives on Friday. So again, today has turned out to be a rather delightful and pleasantly warm day as expected. Now, of course, with wall-to-wall sunshine that we've expected, second day in a row, we have not dealt with any clouds. So I'm just praying and wishing that every day could be like the same like it was yesterday and today with wall-to-wall sunshine. That's 2 days in a row. We have not seen clouds, but we do expect to see clouds to return to we do expect to see clouds to return to the weather picture during the day tomorrow as we go into your Wednesday. Do expect to see some clouds returning tomorrow. And of course, with abundant sunshine, our high temperature today was 81 degrees. With wall-to-wall sunshine, just a beautiful nice. Even though we started off this morning in the low 40s, it was a little cool this morning, but definitely. So you may have needed your jackets this morning, but definitely with plenty of sunshine, with plenty of sunshine. Of course, also today turned out to be, unlike yesterday, although today was a beautiful day, today also turned out to be rather breezy as well. With winds from the south to southwest, we saw the peak wind gust was around 25 miles per hour. So, although today turned out to be another beautiful and outstanding day, today also turned out to be rather breezy. And expect breezy conditions to continue during the day tomorrow. So today turned out to be a breezy but nice and beautiful day with wall-to-wall sunshine. Not a drop of rain to be found anywhere in sight. And of course, excuse me. And of course, temperatures are definitely much warmer than they were at this time last night. So temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 66 degrees with clear skies. Humidity is 43%. Dew point is 43 degrees. We have a south wind at 10 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is at 29.88 inches of mercury. So that lets us know that temperatures are not expected so temperatures, as we know, are not expected to get as low tonight as they did this morning. Although we've experienced seasonally cool temperatures this morning, we warmed up nicely into the low 80s. So 81. So again, 81 degrees was our high temperature earlier today, and so 81 degrees was our high temperature earlier today in Shreveport. Only the second time we've seen 80-degree reading. Only the second time this month we've seen 80-degree reading so far. And of course, I do have 80-degree days, and I do have. So if you're looking forward to 80-degree days, I do have. So if you like 80-degree days in March, of course I have at least a few of those in the forecast. And I'm about to let you guys know in just a few exactly how much warm we're going to get. Pacific storm to impact California. Severe weather in the Arklatex. Critical fire weather persists in the southern plains. A Pacific storm with atmospheric river will bring heavy mountain snow and strong winds to the Sierra Nevada and heavy rainfall over parts of coastal Southern California through Thursday. Severe thunderstorms are likely in portions of the southern plains into the Mississippi Valley late Wednesday. An extended period of critical fire weather conditions will continue in the southern plains through Saturday. So that means for us, we are getting ourselves prepped up for the first of two major severe weather events, and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly how warm temperatures will get, and also how much rain we could be expecting. So we have at least a couple of, so as of right now, so during the day tomorrow, if this thing intensifies, we'll let you guys know as of right now, even though, excuse me, now this can change. As of right now, I believe during tomorrow's severe weather event, the severe risk with the level 1 was, we had the marginal risk when I was doing last night's video with you guys. But but tomorrow's severe weather event, the one set for Wednesday, has been upgraded to a. So I had it last night as a marginal, so it has since been upgraded to a slight risk. So let's hope we keep things that way. So let's just pray and hope we limit our threats for severe weather. So, and of course, also indicate that Friday's severe weather event may not go on this plan, but then again, you never know. Excuse me. So tonight, temperatures are not expected to get anywhere nearly as cool as they were this morning. We should bottom out. We should bottom out at 54 degrees. Of course, that is a bet. So tonight will be a clear and mild night for us. Clear and milder night for us with a low temperature of 54 degrees, with the south wind at 9 miles per hour and no rains expected. So expect a rather dry and mild night for us. So definitely not as cool as it was this morning. And tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, expect, so if you've enjoyed wall-to-wall sunshine, we won't experience wall-to-wall sunshine totally during the day tomorrow. We're going to have some clouds mixed in with the sun. But tomorrow, expect, so tomorrow's going to be a breezy day. So tomorrow's going to be a breezy day for us with partly cloudy skies. It'll be a partly cloudy and warm day for us, but maybe not quite as warm as today. So managed that we could, keep some clouds around to help limit our daytime. So we may get more clouds during the day tomorrow to help limit our daytime warning, and perhaps it's possible we could limit our severe weather threat. But I'm still gonna go with at least a slight risk. So get yourselves prepared for what could be on the way for tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be breezy and warm with partly cloudy skies. Expect heavy thunderstorms late in the afternoon, and of course these storms can bring hail and damaging winds. With the high of 70, with the high temperature of 77 degrees, we'll have a south-southwest wind at 14 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. So you're probably want to need those umbrellas heading off to work, or for those kids who are not on spring break this week. You have those umbrellas prepared for tomorrow just in case. And of course, I'll let you guys know exactly what time we could be expecting the storms to arrive. So, but no need to worry with that tonight. So, because skies will be clear. So, skies going to remain clear during overnight hours tonight. So, after our second day of wall-to-wall sunshine here in Shreveport, just turned out to be a beautiful and fantastic start to the week so far. But we're really going to start to see some clouds returning as soon as during the day. So, after night with, so expect generally clear skies during overnight hours tonight, with temperatures falling. Right now we're in the mid-60s. We should see temperatures bombing out. We should see temperatures falling into at least in the mid-50s. So 6 a.m. tomorrow morning with clear skies, we should be at 55 degrees. And of course, that is above normal for a low temperature for this time of year. So normally we should be in the mid-40s, but 9 a.m. tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. So we should see the clouds, expect clouds. So tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 59 degrees. Noon tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 69 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with mostly sunny skies, we should be at 75 degrees. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, expect a round of thunderstorms with the temperature 73 degrees. So expect our first round of rain. Expect the first thunderstorms to occur around 6 p.m. tomorrow evening.
then 9 p.m. tomorrow, but they should not last any too long. They should not last very long. And then of course expect mostly clear skies around 9 p.m. tomorrow night. The temperature 67 degrees, and expect our second round of storms to occur around 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So these storms can cause large hail and damaging winds. So get prepared. We have at least a slight risk. So have your devices charged during the day tomorrow. We'll keep you guys alert and up to date. So the more sunshine we see tomorrow, the further the atmosphere becomes destabilized, and we may have to upgrade. So as of right now, we're at a slight risk of severe storms. So I will keep you guys updated throughout the day tomorrow, and hopefully that we have enough clouds to help limit our severe weather threat. So either way, it's still gonna have to expect our first round of storms to arrive, especially late in the day tomorrow to tomorrow evening. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. So after low temperature night 54, of course, after low temperature night 54 degrees, it's not going to be as cool as compared to what we saw this morning. Tonight's low temperature 54 degrees. Tomorrow going into your Wednesday, expect a breezy and warm day with partly cloudy skies. Expect heavy thunderstorms late during the afternoon, which can bring large hail and damaging winds. High of 77, low of 60. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour because he gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. So get those umbrellas prepared tomorrow going into your Wednesday. Well, especially not necessarily during the day on Wednesday, especially late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And also going to your Thursday, it will be partly cloudy and very warm. With the high, of course, on Thursday we'll take a break. We'll take a pause we'll take a break from the rain on Thursday. We use Thursday to dry out. It will be partly cloudy and very warm with a high of 83, low of 61. Winds will be from the southwest at 8 miles per hour, and no rain is expected for your Thursday. Now going to your Fridays, when our second severe weather event is set to arrive. So get prepared for another round of the possibility of severe storms to arrive during the day on Friday. Expect partly the mostly cloudy skies. It'll be breezy and very warm with partly mostly cloudy skies. Thunderstorms in the afternoon, which can bring hail and damaging winds, similar to what's on the way for tomorrow. Of course, the warmer the temperatures, that could destabilize the atmosphere even more. So, as of right now, Friday's severe weather threat is at a slight risk, and of course, we just have to monitor it very close to see what could happen during the day Friday. So it again is the case that Friday's severe weather event, we may somehow dodge a bullet where it be lowered to a marginal risk. So either way, I have at least a slight risk of severe storms on Friday with the high of 83, low of 57. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 16 miles per hour. We could see gusts up to 41 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. And of course, the upcoming weekend is looking to be rather dry. It will be pleasant with partly cloudy skies, high of 77, low of 47. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 12 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Sunday is looking rather nice, a nice conclusion to the weekend. Expect plenty of sunshine. It should be a totally dry weekend, a nice and totally dry weekend for us. High of 74, low of 47. Winds will be from the west at 7 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Now, of course, as we go into your Monday, do not forget that next Monday is St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. For your St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be a nice and warm day for us with plenty of sunshine. High of 79, low of 57. Winds will be from the south at 9 miles per hour and no rain is expected. And also going to your Tuesday, it will be very warm with most sunny skies. With the high of 81, low of 67. Winds will be from the south at 13 miles per hour and no rain is expected. And it appears that toward the middle of next week, we could have partly cloudy skies, so at least a slight chance of rain next Wednesday, which is the 19th. Highs will be in the upper 70s, only a 20% rain chance. Next Thursday, which is the 20th, plenty of sunshine. Expect highs to reach the low 70s and no rain is expected. Next Friday, which is the 21st, expect mostly sunny skies. Maybe a slight chance of a shower or two. Highs will be in the low 70s, chance of rain 20%. So again, expect we have 2 rounds of severe weather on the way. One for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and the second round with highs in the mid to upper 70s for tomorrow. And of course, we're looking at even warmer temperatures for Thursday and Friday with highs in the low 80s each day. And of course, we're in the we're lower the daytime highs for a few degrees by Saturday, with highs reaching the mid to upper 70s by Saturday. We're in the mid 70s by Sunday. And we'll have highs in the 70s each day. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're back into the low 80s by Tuesday, and highs in the low 80s. So rain chances 50% tomorrow. No rain expected for Thursday. 50% chance for Friday. And after the second severe weather event for Friday, expect an extended stretch of dry weather, which will last through the weekend, only at least into the first part of next week. Maybe a slight chance of rain to arrive toward the middle of next week. I'll keep you guys up to date on it. And of course, expect breezy conditions during the day tomorrow, and also again on Friday with the both severe weather events on the way. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Tuesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker, and I am officially signing off here on this Tuesday night. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.